Well, that's a little ridiculous.
It's a weak-ass burp. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have burped.
It's my birthday.
Birthday pod!
Yay!
Yippee!
I'm sick. This sucks.
And it's leg day.
It just got worse.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad anymore. Once we did it consistently, it wasn't that bad. But before we did it consistently, like, you'd be like, it's leg day. I'd be like, I got something to do. Yeah, but now it's not that bad. Fucking weather's getting nicer. It's not as fucking shit. Well, it's still pretty shitty out most of the time.
Today wasn't that bad.
But
I walked around Boston a little bit.
yeah, but still all fucking cloudy and shit. Still don't feel the sun.
But it's 50.
It is. It's almost 60. It's like 57 or something
Yeah.
like that. Not bad. Not bad at all. For March, anyway.
Oh, yeah. For March, it really isn't that bad.
It's generally what we get, like, the end of March. Going into April. Sometimes not even. Sometimes snowing in fucking April.
Yeah. No, I agree. I like this winter.
Last chance to get some fucking snowboarding in. And this guy's going to get drunk this weekend. What a fucking loser.
It's Blarney, bro.
Yeah, dude. I wish I got another year. There's another one. Yeah.
We'll go next year.
Yeah. I'm excited to rip that, but fuck it. Plus, once the summer gets going, dude, like, there's probably going to be a lot of shit going on, so. Like, right now, like, that's just, like, so appealing to me because it's like, I haven't had a chance like that in a long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, fuck it. I almost went to the, you know about this, but the pits. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I almost went. I was so close to going. Like, me and Logan found a ride. We were going to go. And then it was probably going to be the most awkward night of my life. Because I would have been blasted. And the policeman showed up, and I would have been like,
Oh no! Runs off into the woods.
yeah, probably, dude. That's what I did on the campground incident.
I remember you were hiding in the bushes.
Yeah, dude. It was. I thought I went to war. It was wild. It was like they showed up, and I ran. Like, I saw the headlights coming. Every time headlights came around the corner, I just, like, because, like, I knew, like, golf carts were coming. I just go in the bushes. Everybody just, like, probably looking at me like, what a fucking idiot. But then that time it worked. I can't believe they didn't see me. I must have looked like the biggest idiot. I had a white shirt on. I wasn't blending into shit. You know what I mean? And they somehow didn't. They had flashlights and everything. Never pointed any of the flashlights into the woods. They just said, if you ran away, we know who you are already. And I was sitting there like, bullshit.
No.
Yeah, literally. Nuh-uh. Just in the fucking bushes. And then I remember walking back. I'm on the phone with Logan. I'm like, dude, they didn't get me. I'm coming back.
Don't.
He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm on the golf cart right now. They're bringing me back to my side. I was like, oh, all right. And I'm on the phone with Logan. All of a sudden, I just hear rustling in the woods, and I was like, I started sprinting.
Oh,
full runs it like fucking, like, I thought I was gonna die. And then all of a sudden it ended up being some other kid that went to hide in the woods. It was this kid Andrew, and I was like, we barely knew each other. We were like hugging, like, I can't believe that happened. You know, it's just like security showed up. But yeah, I just stumbled back to, dude. I went in a straight line. I didn't follow roads. I was going through people's sites.
You told me that.
You
just had like a ping over. And you just saw it.
I was like, if I take turns, there's probably not a good chance of me getting back. But I know where I need to go in a straight line. So if I do that, we'll be good. And I did that, and I was good.
There people having a fire. Yep. I'm going this way.
No, I didn't go through anybody's site who had something going on. I literally I would be like. I just go around to the next site. I probably looked like such an idiot. Yeah, it was not good. Not a good. Well, it was a great time, but not to be repeated.
I never had a time like that at the campground.
Well, yeah, because you were if you were doing that when you were 14, it probably would have been a little questionable. Probably would have been like, should we be doing this with this kid? Probably not. But yeah, fuck, dude. We were supposed to go there last year. We just never got down there.
I know. Every time that we were going to go, it downpoured or something, I feel.
It's not a good time unless Logan's there, though. Because, I get... I don't really like a lot of the people there for the most part. Like, I kind of, like, low-key beefing. But if Logan's there, we're fine. Because Logan's cool with everybody. But, yeah. Like, if I was, like, out in the woods with J Bell and fucking Chris.
You're throwing it down.
Probably say something. I'd be like, no, man, fuck you. We're taking care of this right now.
What?
Get huge. Johnny Bell might fuck me up, though. Because he's a hockey player. And he can throw. But he's pretty skinny. So I think if I, like, got him on the ground, took him down. I think that's the only way I'd win a fight. Because I've only, like, punched a person in the face once and it hurts. And I don't ever want to do it again. Like, every time I feel like I'm about to get in a fight, it's like I almost, like, my adrenaline, like, goes up for a second. I'm like, oh, fuck, this is going to hurt. But, yeah. But now, dude, I think I'm just going to take him to the ground.
I'm just going to make him sleep.
Probably. Just choke him out. That's the easiest thing to do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Oh, I know.
Let's try it on someone who's not autistic, though.
I was defending my honor.
I know. Don't worry, there's context to that. He wasn't just choking out some autistic kid on the street.
A little angry.
But yeah. Whatever.
I remember I got to work, and I was kind of, like, just not in it still. And I was just sitting in my box. And they were like, dude, what's wrong with you? I was like, I had a wild
It ain't me.
I almost killed someone.
It ain't me. I ain't no fortunate son. That would, like, be the only thing that I would play for the rest of the day if I ever did that. I'd fucking have fortunate son just on fucking Yeah.
Oh, dude, I was like a zombie. Like, I was just dead stare just all day. I was like, man, I was ready to kill that person.
That might be a funny thing to do. Fucking no, sorry, I haven't explained myself yet. Just to kill him first. Nah, I'm sorry, I started thinking, because I was thinking about Fortunate Son. Like, imagine if we just, like, dressed up as army guys for Halloween one day, and we go to, like, a party, you know, and we're like, oh yeah, we're army guys, but, you know, you guys will see what's wrong with us later. And then we just, like, all of a sudden just have, like, PTSD. Just fucking, just like,
Start going.
everybody put your hands up. Just losing your
like
mind.
drunk as hell.
Yeah.
Like,
On the ground. And it just fucking.
you just get on the ground. You're like, bunch of fucking idiots.
Thank you. You can just take their drink, dude.
Give me that.
I'm good now. I'm good. But don't you get me riled up again.
I was like the Shane Gillis skit where he's the, like, burger guy.
Oh, yeah. He's in the fucking hot rod. He's got that, just takes the sunglasses off, and then he's like, yeah, dude, that's such a good one. Just, ooh, not cool.
He's getting the shit beat out of him by the cook. And he's like, oh. God, I'm so sorry. I was like, you couldn't. Yeah,
dude.
The onions, man.
He had a good one on SNL recently. He had a really fucking good one. SNL hit it on this one. So it was like a news. You might have seen the clips, but it was pretty recent. It was like a black lady, a black dude, Shane Gillis, and then a white girl, and they were like basically like a newscasting like crew.
Yeah.
And they're sitting there, and they're like, today in the city of whatever, there was some a gang drive-by shooting or something like that, and they were like, and like the black lady and the dude go, ooh, not good. and then like they go on, and then Shane Gillis starts reading. He was like, they've identified the 4 gentlemen and also the 2018 Dodge Charger they used. And then turns out to be like 4 white dudes, and the 2 black people are like, yes. It goes on, right? And then fucking there's another thing. It's like there's a drug raid in a suburban area, and Shane's like, all right, well, let's see the guy. And then the lady was like, but why are you playing into this, Shane? And he's like, because we're down 2-0 right now, Suzanne. Get in the game. And so it just goes on and on. It's just fucking, they go back and forth between crimes. And like the next one was like, oh, looters. How about that? Shane Gillis was like, yeah, 4 looters stole from a Kmart. I wonder who that could be. You know, and they were just going. It was awesome. It was a great bit. That's the shit I want to do though. I might find like an improv comedy group in Boston and just join it. Just see if I could have it. But like, I'm also really scared that I'll like end up in like just surrounded by furries and like, yeah, it's scary. It really is scary. Because dude, in Texas, if I found like an improv group down in Texas, like on like 6th Street with like all the cool shit going on, like it would probably be pretty cool. Like everybody, like, yeah, you might have some like Democratic, some liberal people, but like they're probably pretty chill. Like here in Boston, it's like even walking around Boston, I'm like, oh god,
that was today, bro. Oh my god, dude, I was walking around Harvard, right? You'd think Harvard would be, you know, just a bunch of nerds.
No.
My god.
No.
The creatures I saw today.
Dude.
Ryan was just like, when I met up with him, I was like, man, I really expected this place to be different.
Dude.
He was like, nah, it's kind of wild sometimes.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like, because like you go to like a school like Wentworth, and it's like everybody kind of is pretty normal there. No, there's definitely some weirdos. I'll admit there's some weirdos, but when I was sitting like by myself, where you guys were in the little fucking mart, the fucking food store or whatever, and I was outside, like a lot of people walked by me, and like there was some interesting, you know, like some kid with like slick back hair and a fucking leather jacket, and I was like. But that was the weirdest thing. That was the weirdest thing. I didn't see anybody with no fucking butt plugs, fucking tails hanging off the back of them, swinging around. I bet you see that at Harvard. You probably see.
Oh god.
But yeah, that's the only thing that's holding me back. That's it. That is it. You know.
It's got to put in your application. No furries.
Yeah. That's the other problem. Is like I don't think they'd like. All of my jokes just wouldn't hit with them, with that crowd. Also, whereas like just like doing like stand up comedy in Boston, like there's a good chance that you get like good amount of blue collar guys in the crowd.
You get a giggle.
Yeah, you get some giggles, you know, and that's all you need just to get it going. But yeah, it's gonna be rough. It's going to be really fucking rough for a while.
Oh, yeah. I feel like that's just how it all goes.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I'll get there. I'll get around. Do some other places. Like if I go to like Daytona with Sean next year or something like that, I could probably set something up if I have like something going for me. I think I'm going to start it sooner than 21. I think. But also it's like people also just don't find young people funny. For the most part, because you have like no life experience.
I feel like it's like, yeah, but I feel like it's like 1 in a million like that. You just like gotta know your stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing though. It's like it's just kind of tough. Like I can't go up and like make jokes about a bar. I can't even go in a bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like shit that happens, stuff like that. But yeah, I could bring up some other funny things. Like having a fucking 7-year-old brother is pretty wild when you're fucking 20 years old.
Dude, like the other night.
I was just gonna say. Just fucking. Yeah, come in. With blood coming out of my butt. And that's it. That's all he said.
Did he leave?
No, he stood there awkwardly. I was like, buddy, that's like kind of personal information.
Like, why you tell me this?
Everybody just heard on my microphone.
Oh, so funny, bro. Oh. Dude, I didn't know, like, because Nico and I were like, we weren't like shitting on him, but we just like were laughing about it. I didn't know if you were like, I'm gonna kill these two. or just like dying inside.
I didn't know what to say because I didn't know if he could probably hear you guys through my headphones, which is kind of true. Because he definitely, He went to his room, and then there was just like a few really loud bangs, and then he came back to my room.
Sorry.
I was like, yeah, he definitely freaked out a little bit. It's all right though. You gotta learn, you know.
I'm sorry, bro. That was so funny.
Oh, it was fucking hilarious. I did not know what to do though. Like, what the fuck would you do if Dale came in your room and was like, there's blood coming out of my butt?
I mean, I just said, go tell Bob.
Well, that's the thing is, I said, did you tell Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he put you up to this?
What the fuck are you telling me for?
Nah.
I really hope he wasn't shitting blood, because then there's a problem. But like, you know, maybe you just wipe too hard.
Yeah, you know.
We've all been there.
It happens.
You know, fucking, it's brown, red. Oh, I'm done. You know.
You wiping like 30 times with sandpaper, bro?
Dude, they don't treat us very good at work.
Oh.
The 2-ply at work rips me up sometimes, dude. But, you know, I generally try not to get there. Yeah. It would be nice if they had, like, a little, like, spray bottle or something, though. Just, like, a quick little spritz on the fucking paper. Basically like a wet wipe.
Nah, bro, that's weird.
That's not weird at all. I've heard of so many people wetting toilet paper.
It just disintegrates.
Not if you get it, if you get it too wet.
Bro, one spritz and that 2-ply is disappearing. Yeah.
I'm better. I prefer the bidet though, to be honest with you.
No. Those are scary.
Why?
I
Your butthole doesn't just open up when it gets sprayed with water. You're not
I
gonna have water
understand
come
that
inside
fact.
of you. I don't know. I prefer I don't know. I like having a clean ass. You do not get a clean ass of toilet paper, regardless. You're just rubbing it around. You're not getting all of the shit off your ass with toilet paper.
I understand that fact, but
You spray it off, you probably got most of it. Probably like 98% toilet paper.
we have one at my house. I used
90.
it once. Never used it again.
You're just a fucking weirdo.
I just don't like it.
I'm probably a weirdo, but
I mean, all of like Europe.
it does get really awkward though sometimes when you've been there for like after 45 seconds, like those last 15 where you're just like because the one we have, it's just like it's on a timer. So you just gotta sit there. Like, you don't choose when you're done, it chooses when you're done. So it's
Dude,
like
the first time it was used, fucking Dale turned it on and just watched it just spray the wall for like X amount of time.
yeah, he's gonna do that. Obviously.
Amazed at the fact that water was I wouldn't have been surprised.
And then if it's
Like a
anything,
bubbler?
yeah. Oh god, dude! Just toilet water, just. Ours will do some weird shit though. I just like it on the normal setting, but you can. I've experimented
Like
with
burst
it a little
mode
bit.
or like-
Dude, you got burst mode. You can add air to it, so it'll aerate it, give it a little bit more power behind it. It's like a power wash around your asshole, and then it can like twist side to side and move like backwards and forwards, so you can like it will like scooch up and like spray your taint. And then come all the way back across your fucking asshole, and then it will go. It's fucking. Dude. Like I said, I don't fuck with those. I've experimented, but I'm a normal mode kind of guy.
I don't like it. I don't like anything about them.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I could see why you think it's weird.
I feel like I'm getting violated.
By a bidet.
Yeah.
It's just water.
Nah, bro, I don't know. It's just like
How do you wash your ass when you're in the shower? Do you feel violated when you do that? Do you like feel
that's
like you're
me doing it, not some autonomous thing doing it. This is so different, bro.
Man, you'd be
I have
fucked.
consented myself.
You'd be so fucked if you ever got paralyzed. You'd fucking the rest of your life you'd be like, I'm being molested. You're molesting me right now when you
Just
wash my ass.
Like, have you seen the clip of like this guy and his mom were going around in Walmart? he has like a talking thing. She's drugging me.
She's drugging me to make me a vegetable. That's like
Vegetable.
exactly how it sounds.
Drugging me.
She's feeding me drugs to make me a vegetable. Yeah.
That was so funny.
I might have said that to you. I mean, that might have been.
I've seen it like 30 times. Liked every single one. Absolutely amazing.
Oh yeah, I would do that. I would totally fucking do that. He's having a great time with no legs, no arms.
No, he has legs and arms.
But they don't fucking work.
Well, yeah. But he still has them.
Barely. If I'd fucking chopped your dick off and all you had was nuts, you wouldn't be like, yeah, my nuts still work. What the fuck are they gonna do? Nothing. They're not making anything anymore.
That'd be so
I fucking, dude, I was listening to Matt and Shane's secret podcast today, and Shane was talking about this book he read about, like, this soldier that basically, like, got shot kind of in the crotch area, and his, like, dick didn't work anymore. And Shane had, like, totally missed that part of the story. It's in the beginning of the fucking book. And so we read through the whole book, not understanding that this guy's dick didn't work, but the whole book is basically about how bad life is when your dick doesn't work, like, to my understanding. I want to read that book, though, because it seems like it sounded like a couple times like the dude was just at the bar, and he'd be like, basically, you just get like this monologue of him like looking at like all these pretty ladies, and he's like, I'll never have a chance. It's pretty fucked up, but it's kind of like probably a great book. I suck at reading, though. It takes me like, what? Maybe I'm not that bad. But like, dude, like 4 pages? That's like 20 minutes right there.
Bro.
That's what kills me.
Rhiannon had me read this paper that she wrote. It was like 2 pages. Right? Not front and back. Just 2 pages.
Mm-hmm. Probably like fucking double spaced.
Yeah.
So what?
Times New Roman 12.
Yeah, like 1 page pretty much.
I promise you, I had to read every word like twice. 3 times.
Yeah.
And then I would read the paragraph and go,
see that?
And I'm restarting.
That happens to me, but if it's something that I'm not interested that I'm reading.
Yeah.
So like,
after I read it, it took like 20 minutes. And I was like, I don't know what any of this meant.
Yeah.
I was like, It could have been backwards, and I would have said, all right.
Great job. I don't know anything of what I just read.
Like, literally.
Yeah.
After, like, when I told her that, she was like, yeah, I don't know why I asked you to read this. I was like, you really just hurt my brain. That's what you done.
Damn it. Now you're retarded, and I hurt your brain. Fuck. Nah, I get that.
Give me some numbers, though, and I'll crunch them.
I'm alright with numbers. I'm good enough for my fucking trade. I don't really need much.
Yeah. I mean, given it's all on your phone anyway, so it's not even like it matters.
Fucking, we got these nice ass calculators. Fucking, I forget what they're called, but they're like construction calculators. So like pretty much all like the formulas you use are just built into them. So like all you have to do is get like your like 3 numbers, and then these just buttons you press, and it solves the whole equation for you.
Yeah.
It's the shit. God, dude, I'm like fucking dying. So I'm getting my headaches back now too, which sucks. I was crushing water today. Yesterday sucked. Yesterday morning was terrible.
Your sinuses.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. Yesterday morning, dude, I woke up and I was like, "Oh my god!" And then I coughed and I was like, "Oh my god!" Yeah, I was like, I thought someone threw a fucking concussion grenade in my room. I was like, God damn! And then my mom, like, I called out of work, and my mom, my door was locked, and she comes up. And she, like, goes to open the door, and then the door doesn't open, so I just hear her, like, run away. And I was like, oh, she's gonna get someone to unlock the door. So I just, like, crawled out of bed. I was like, Mom, I called out. I'm not going in. And she was like, oh, are you okay? I was like, no. Yeah. And then, fucking, dude. The guy who runs the machine that I run when I'm not there, I think he just thinks he's better at it than me. So we're slow right now. So I'm not working fucking, I'm not doing 100%.
Yeah.
Because I need work. So I get in today, and all of everything I had was done. I was like, oh my god. And then the first thing I do is I go into the log and I check the fucking speeds. You just had everything going way faster than you're supposed to run it. And I was like, wow, thanks, dude. So I had to fucking go through the lenses and the tip and the fucking wire first thing in the morning. Because the fucking, when you run it too fast, it smokes them. And I was like, yeah. So the lens was smoked. The wire was fine. The tip was fine. But you still have to take them out and check them.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah. Thanks, dude. That was awesome.
Gave you something to do.
Yeah, kind of. But also, it's like, it's just a pain in the ass. Like, I hate touching that shit if I don't have to. Because if, like, it's like you open it up to, like, dust getting inside the machine and shit, and it's like, it's just annoying. But yeah. Fuck work, though. So I'm not going to be working there anymore. Someday.
Hey.
When I make good jokes. Fuck, dude. I've been looking into it more, though.
Yeah.
Been kind of understanding how it works. Like the setups and stuff. But yeah. And then you just gotta write. You just gotta write so much. Like, so much. And I've been crushing it, kind of. Like, I've been getting some good shit down. But, like, I think it was someone on Joe Rogan's podcast. I forgot who it was. But they were, like, talking about it. They were like, if you're not doing comedy and you're, like, working on it, if you just write, if you just write and write and write, at the end of the month, if you get a good 5 minutes out of the whole writing you did that month, in a year, you have a good hour. So it's like, fuck. If you're just sitting around not doing anything and you want to be a comedian, just fucking write. Right? Well, you're not fucking doing anything. That's what I do now. I just fucking open up this Google Doc. I just write. Just horseshit. Some of the shit I write down, I'm like, man, it is fucking terrible. But, like, it's a little demoralizing sometimes. It does kind of. Sometimes you write and you got like 4 or 5 bad days in a row and you're like, this is never going to work. But then you get something down really good and you're like, I'm
gonna
something.
get it.
I'm something. But yeah.
Yeah, I've got to take this one too.
It is pretty hot down here.
It is.
I bet you the heat's still on. That's probably why.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
So what's up with you now, you fucking scammer?
What?
Yeah, you
No
know what I'm
scammer.
talking about. Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
You buying stuff for cheap and
I
you're
still
selling it for
have it,
high.
bro.
Yeah,
I didn't
you're gonna
sell it.
scam some poor guy who's like, I was at the store. They didn't have any left.
I was literally, so I went to Micro Center and I was getting the 5070 that just released today, and my god, I left way too late. It took like an hour and 30 to get there, and I got there and there was a line out the door, and I said, I'm not getting one of these. I was like, I just drove all this way for nothing. And I get in line, and it was probably like 15-20 minutes later, I get to the door and the guy asked, what are you here for? And I said, I don't even need to answer that question. You know what I'm here for. And he was like, all right. And he points me to like some salesman, and he was just like, you're lucky. This is the last one. I was like, no way, dude.
That's
He hands
wild.
me a paper, and it was like, it said whatever, like Asus 5070, blah, blah, blah. He was like, you right with this one? I was like, and I just said, you could hand me any piece of paper, and I would have said yes. And yeah, then I just walked around with the piece of paper for a little bit looking for the one other thing that I wanted, that glass panel, which I asked him, and he looked in inventory. They didn't have any, so I was like, darn it. But you know, I got the 5070, so that's all. I asked every single one of my friends who have PCs if they wanted it. And I was gonna sell it to them for MSRP. Wasn't gonna. Yeah,
What was the point of even fucking buying it then?
I don't know, but no one wants it, so now I'm gonna sell it for like $400 more.
I see. You fucking scammer. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, it has a 2-year warranty.
it got stolen. Does the warranty cover that?
No, okay, I literally got it because all the other ones are like the 12-pin connectors are just melting. So I just that's just to cover my back.
Man, I wouldn't even bought it.
Well, I bought it because I can still get $400 for it. You know, they're having problems with it, but they'll still sell for stupid money. So, you know. But tomorrow I'm going right back to Micro Center to get the AMD card on launch. Hooray! Hopefully I can get the Radeon one.
Is this like your new career path?
Low key. It could so work. I'm just kidding.
Until the government catches you.
What do you think? Oh, yeah, no, never mind.
No, proceed.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of private like PC makers.
No, maybe for a little while, but
Yeah, no, I'm not meaning for like a full business career. I'm just meaning as like a little side thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I don't really know when it gets fuzzy, but I know there's a reason why. Well, I probably shouldn't. Never mind. Never mind.
I don't know. I mean,
No, fuck it. I'll say it. There's a reason why Sean doesn't put all the cash he makes in the bank.
oh yeah, no, I wasn't planning on
you know
just
what I mean.
fucking throwing it all in the bank. I was just gonna, like, keep it at home.
Allegedly.
What?
What I said, allegedly.
Oh.
There's a reason. Allegedly. That doesn't actually happen. It's just allegedly. Free money. It's free real estate.
But yeah, and then I went to Harvard to
Saw some fucking weirdos.
Saw some weirdos. Went into this building that I definitely didn't look like I belonged, and waited for Ryan to be good for break time, and then we went and got a coffee. It was pretty good coffee. And yeah, then we walked back. Well, when we walked out of the building, he was like, "We're gonna go fix a printer first before we go get the coffee." I was like, "Okay." He's like, "I don't know if you're supposed to be going into these buildings, but you're coming with me." I was like, "All right." So he did. We went to this dorm house, and it was so old.
Oh, is he working for Wentworth right now?
For Harvard.
Oh, I'm
He's
retarded.
working for
You
Harvard.
just said that.
Yeah. And dude, the dorms are old, but man, they're sturdy.
Yeah. No,
wild.
we work on Harvard stuff at our house. At my job. And I'm thinking house because we have a job called Harvard Adams House. So, like, if you've been in the Adams House, we work on that. And,
Yeah.
Dude, it is so fucking annoying to do ductwork in there because there's no steel structures.
Everything's
it's all
so
wooden.
bulky.
Yeah, and the shit's so old, the ceilings are drooping.
Oh.
So we fucked up so well. We didn't fuck up. One single guy did, the PM, and he didn't scan his shit, and he was just like, "No, it's fine." And lo and behold, we're fucking hanging our ductwork, and all of a sudden, the ductwork is trying to go through the ceiling.
Oh.
And it's like, well, that doesn't work.
Too straight?
Yeah, because if we're going like this, well, no, we should have just been lower. That was all it was. But the problem with that is like once you, especially, it was probably all strap hanger. Because you can't use shooters on wood. Because it's like the fucking, that? It's like this fucking gun that literally has like a .22 caliber fucking little charge in it.
Yeah.
And then, and you go, and then it shoots the hanger up into the concrete.
Yeah. But you just go blow that
Yeah.
beam apart.
Well, yeah, that's why you can't do it. So you have to use strap hanger or something similar to that. Like, you'd probably do like a unistrut somehow if you wanted to. But anyway, so it's not like it's threaded rod where you could just like loosen the bolts and adjust everything down. They probably had to make all new hangers for it and stuff. It was a fucking mess. And it all could have been fucking solved with a little scan. A quick little fucking Trimble scan.
Yeah.
That guy quit shortly after.
He said, "Fuck."
Yeah.
And left.
Pretty much. That's what like everybody does in my union. Like people fuck up big and then they just leave and they go to a different company before anybody else can hear about it. They'll be like, yeah, they'll go talk to some other company and then be like, yeah, it's just not working out over there. And all of a sudden a month later, it's like, hey,
What did you do?
we heard that you did this. And you're like,
That's why I wasn't working out.
yeah, that's what I was talking about. It just wasn't working out for me over there. Yeah, literally. But shit like that generally goes away pretty quick. Because it's like, especially if you're like a CAD guy doing that shit, it's like there's not a lot of CAD guys to begin with.
Yeah.
That are good in my trade. So it's pretty. If you're a CAD guy somewhere, it's very rare that you're not going to be a CAD guy for the rest of your life. They probably get paid a little better too, maybe.
Yeah.
Probably not crazy better because we already make a lot, but
CAD would be pretty cool to do.
Yeah. Yeah, until you got to deal with it. Fucking like going out in the field and seeing your shit all fucked up, and you're like, oh, damn, I didn't know that was there. It happens. Like my trade's the worst because we have the biggest shit. Like ductwork takes up the most space in the building.
Yeah.
But then it's always us that has to move. Generally because we have like, when you're dealing with like electricity, like that shit has to be a certain distance away from like some shit. Mm-hmm. And then the same thing with like the sprinklers. Like you can't move sprinklers because like they're set up to be within like, it's covering this many square feet of the hallway. And then like pipe fitters move their shit sometimes, but if it's like gas lines, they can't most of the time. But like normal plumbing, they can get away with like scooching that around a little bit. Mm-hmm. But it's pretty much our shit that's like, it's the biggest, but for all those reasons, it's the easiest one to move without running into a bunch of code.
It's air.
Yeah, literally, you're just moving conditioned air. That's it. Like the most important thing that we do is like ventilation systems. But even then, it's like we're just moving air still.
Yeah.
It's like you can if it's pulling toxic gases out from right here, if you move it to the left a little bit, it's still going to be taking those toxic gases away. It's just over to the left a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, we run into a lot of shit like that. And then if the planning doesn't go right and all of a sudden fucking walls are going up and it's like, well, our ductwork was supposed to be there. And some guys are assholes, bro. Like, because like they'll put up walls and the carpenters will be like, we're not cutting fucking holes. And it's like, all right, I'll use my knife then. And a sheet metal worker's knife is actually just a hammer. And so, yeah. I'm sure you can imagine how pretty those fucking holes come out. That doesn't happen very often, though. Only when someone gets a little upset.
Only a few specialty guys do that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck work, though. That's lame as hell. I can't wait to get the Mustang back up and going.
It's lame as hell sitting at home.
Yeah, I know. You poor fucker.
I can't even, I've just got to switch careers or something. Like, I just got to say fuck the union.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It's tough. It's weird.
It's been 3 months.
I know. It's going to be a long time, too. Because my company, we're not going to be busy until, like, the end of summer.
Yeah.
And if we're not using cranes, you're not fixing cranes.
Yeah, like, literally. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
Which is wild because you're driving to Boston and you see, 30 fucking cranes. But we're not busy.
Yeah. I don't know.
We're literally the biggest crane rental place in New England. How are we not busy? I don't think it's that. I just think they didn't want me. I don't know why. I literally did nothing wrong.
I think they would have been more upfront with you if they actually didn't want you, though.
I mean, I asked. When he said that, I was like, is it because I have, under my tab, nothing? No certs, no schooling, no nothing? He was like, nah. I was like, then it's just because there's no work?
Yeah, you're the bottom of the fucking totem pole.
Get it, but then, Dana and Joe and Steve are, always busy as hell.
It's like that, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because if they can keep those three guys busy and then
Technically, Stevie should have been fired and not me. I was above him on the table. I had more time in the union.
I mean, there's no rule that says that, though.
And ours it's whenever the union hire.
Did he come in with experience?
No, it's same as me, bro. From Southeastern.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
that's
he's
a
2
wild.
years older than me, but he moved to Florida. And then he came back.
They must have had some type of weird reason.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, given I would have rather been fired than him because he has like now he has a house, but he had like an apartment and shit. So like,
yeah,
dumb as hell. Pisses me off.
I don't know.
But I'd go work for them anytime they asked.
I know. Well, because what the fuck else are you gonna do?
I don't know.
I feel like our roles are kind of backwards right now. Like, you should be working, and I should be the one that's laid off trying to be a comedian. Like, I think that would work out a lot better for both of us. You want to run a laser?
I'd be able to run a laser.
I hate that. No, I love that thing. It's my baby. I fucking hate that thing. I'm lying. I don't give a fuck about it. I keep it running. I keep it running good and fast, and that's it. Yeah. I don't know. Working's not for everybody.
Oh, I know. But it's meant for me, bro. I loved it.
Yeah.
I could work 12-hour days every day.
That's so stupid.
Except if it's cold. Dude, when I was in New York and we were out there for like 30 minutes, I was like, fuck you, Dan. I'm going back in the truck and give me my fingers. And he was like, you bitch. I was like, I'm the biggest bitch.
I am. Go eat again.
I like my fingies warm.
Nah, cold fingers sucks. That's the worst part about the cold plunge. My toes and my fingers. Everything else I love, honestly. Except getting in. I know you watch me every day. Take like 30 minutes to get into that thing. I get riddled. It's insane. Like, I don't have... My anxiety is never that bad. Like, never. And then I go to get in the cold plunge, and it's like...
Just get in. You watched me. Never done it before.
I think that's what it is, though. You never did it before. You didn't know what to expect.
I stepped right back in it.
Maybe now, just to prove a point to me. You just want to make me look like a pussy. That's what you want to do. You want to be top G, fucking super masculine.
No.
Fucking.
It's just cold water.
I hate gay people. I do cold plunge. I am the alpha male. Did you just blow on the microphone, you piece of shit?
No. Well, yes, but it was because it was a piece of...
Well, all of our fucking 3 listeners are going to love that.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I'm sorry.
1.5. What's the half? Dude,
I don't know.
You?
No. I
might start throwing those on at work.
What?
The podcast. Just to give us some views. Some launch time.
Run it over and over and over again.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. We're never going to make it big.
No, I'd be
I'm
alright.
just kidding. That's a terrible vibe. We're doing it, baby. Someday. When I'm not sick and dying. I'm all better. But yeah. I don't know. That's about all I got for today.
We could quickly talk about Pokemon Go. And apparently there being about fucking 6,000 people on Saturday.
No, I don't play Pokemon Go.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
I don't do that.
We literally went to the Boston Common to play Pokemon Go.
Shut up.
And then randomly met up with a group. And I said, are you guys playing Pokemon Go? And there was about 70 people who said yes. And then the host came over, gave us a little business card, and said, follow us. And we went, word.
All of that might have happened. Allegedly, could happen.
My fingers were so cold.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it was
The
not.
one day that it was like 16 degrees out this week and last week.
Look, dude, I'm totally fine with playing Pokemon Go right now. As long as I'm not spending egregious amounts of money on it. And as long as when I'm like hopefully before 25, I realize I need to give it up.
I think by then I would completely have given it up. So
Yeah, I'm hoping that day comes around. But at the same time, I also look at it and I'm like, it's fun. It is fun. But it's for kids. That's the problem. It's like you can't, I can't let it get too out of hand. When I bring Thomas around and do it, though, it'll be okay. But yeah.
You've got about dude, bro. You've got plenty of years for that, bro. Though.
I know.
He could be wanting
he's so
to play
excited
till he's like 16, 18, bro. Bro, you're gonna be over 25 by then.
I know. Well, I won't be living here probably, so I won't see him as much. But maybe I'll be living here though. There's a good possibility. Mom and Pod don't care. They're like, you can live here forever. It's like, really? They're like, I guess. I was like, oh, don't tell me twice.
I have basically until Pat retires. I think that's like 4 years.
Why? Your parents moving?
Down south. They're meant to be down
Shocker.
there. They're meant to be down there, bro.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. America.
Oh, my mom asked something about going to the New Hampshire race for NASCAR. And asked if I was going. Because I told her that you and I wanted to go to a NASCAR race.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, maybe. Did your mom want to go with us?
I don't know. She asked me, and I said well, no, she didn't ask me like specifically like, do you want to go with us, or?
I would love to actually go watch the Cup Car Series, rather than just like actual normal NASCAR. Do you know what that is?
I think I know what that is.
It's when they do like kind of like the road course.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's more interesting. They got like
the not just left turn.
Yeah, fuck you. Oh, dude. I don't even know. Like, I kind of get it. NASCAR must have been so cool way back in the day, though. Back when it was, like, actually, like, fucking stock car racing.
Yeah. It wasn't just the same car.
Yeah, because now, like, it's literally all exactly the same. Like, I think I've looked into it a little bit. I could be wrong. I think, like, the manufacturers still make the engines and stuff, but I think they have to...
Yeah, they do, but they're all, like...
They have to make it
certain...
to spec. Yeah, to NASCAR spec. So it's like, it's still a Toyota V8, but it's a Toyota V8 that NASCAR said they have to make it this way.
It literally is the same exact thing as the Ford and the Chevy.
Yeah, and the bodies are all the same, too. Like, it was so cool. Like, if you look at, like, old NASCAR footage and, like...
Dude, even, like fucking, the late 90s, bro.
Yeah.
They all still were kind of different.
Yeah, a little bit. It was starting to get a
it was starting to get there. Definitely, that was like
because
really
like
the last...
but when you had a Toyota out there, a Toyota Camry, it was like, that's not a fucking 4-cylinder front wheel drive car. That is a fucking V8 powered rear wheel drive Camry. Bullshit.
Yeah,
fucking bullshit. But yeah, but back like they literally would take like a Monte Carlo off the street, beef it up a little bit, fucking rip the whole exhaust system off and just put a straight pipe under there. And bam.
That's a race car, baby.
Lord have mercy, I got myself a race car. You know? And that was it. They just ripped the fucking... They probably put bigger engines in them. And then you had fucking... I forget what his name was. I listened to him on a podcast, but there's just like this dude that was just a notorious fucking cheater. Like, he would just like... Yeah,
he would inflate
the basketball in his tank
so that he could stay out longer.
Yeah, he'd inflate it in there when they checked it, and they'd be like, yep, only holds this much. And then he'd deflate it and take it out. And that would free up like another however many gallons of fucking fuel. Yeah. But yeah, same shit with like, I mean, honestly, just all old racing was way cooler.
I mean,
it was pretty much, it was right when like the hypercars started coming out, that everything kind of started getting like watered down. Because like back like Le Mans, like the 24 hours of Le Mans, I don't even know if there was like fucking like different classes back then, or if everybody was out there just trying to make the fastest fucking car.
I think there was, but it wasn't to the extent like it is now.
Not today.
Where there's like 30
there's
different
like fucking
categories.
30. Yeah, it was probably like roadsters and then whatever else.
Yeah, like,
so like
what supercars were at the time.
Yeah, like because you had like the GT40 and then whatever Ferrari was racing at the time, and there was like a couple other there's really no one. Honestly, there's like Ferrari was fucking beating the shit out of everybody until Ford did something. But yeah, other than that, there was just the Roadsters, and then Roadsters were fucking like, you don't really see real Roadsters anymore.
Oh yeah, no, not at all.
You know, like BMW's got a couple. Toyota has none. Well, maybe they have. I don't know. They might come out with one if they make the. Does the Super Arty, does the top come out, like the roof panel? Do you know? Because I think that makes it a Roadster.
I don't know.
I actually don't even know what makes a car a Roadster anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what would you consider a Roadster?
But you can.
What would you consider like a hardtop Miata, like a Roadster?
No. Miatas are Roadsters.
Okay.
It's like
I think it's not a T-top that the Supers have.
No, I think it's like the Corvette where the whole middle comes out, right? Yeah.
I think that's what the Supers have, like the new ones. But
let me look that up. I want to know.
Mini and Mazda made a collabed car, and it's like a Miata, but it's a Mini.
Yeah.
It's weird. It literally just has a different front end and like a different rear end.
So Roadster is a 2-seat open-top car that's designed for sports.
Okay.
So you know what? Porsche makes a shit ton of Roadsters.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like the Miata. So
Miata is perfect example of one.
A lot of BMWs, really anything that's like a convertible could be considered a Roadster then. Which is kind of weird to think that like my Fox Body Mustang, if it was a convertible, would be a Roadster. Well, actually no, because it's not a 2-seater. It's a coupe, but it's not a 2-seater. I think it specifically has to have just the 2 seats. Yeah. Yeah, because that does cut out a lot of shit now, if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because like
the BMW Z series, like all those are Roadsters.
Yeah, that.
Dude, the Z1 has the coolest doors ever. It like goes under, like to the side of the car.
Man, when that breaks though. Who the fuck is fixing those things?
Wild.
Bro? Probably no one. That's like the totally different concept, but the ZX300, the Nissan, like those things, like the engines were just so ahead of their time, and they weren't very reliable unless you fix them. But now no one knows how to fix them and make them better, and so they're just like everybody just rips them out and just puts like a fucking 350Z engine in them or something like that. Anything that fits, LS's, all that shit.
Yeah, well, anything can fit in that engine bay.
Yeah, they do a pretty big one.
I thought those things were the coolest thing. They remind me a lot of like a 944.
Yeah.
Like that's what it reminds me of.
Dude, I've been convincing myself more and more lately that the Jeep might not be as big of a problem as I think.
Yeah.
Like putting a new engine in it.
I was randomly talking about my dad with that, and he asked very specific question. He said, "Did you check the distributor cap?"
No.
Because he said they sometimes slip and they can turn, and that would in theory put it out of timing.
Yeah, that would fuck my timing. Maybe. Your dad's smart.
I know, he told me that. I was like, I would have never thought of
Computers, mountain bikes, Jeep Cherokees.
Oh, he loved his Jeep Cherokee.
I know. I can't believe his at a 3-speed. That's like wild to me, but yeah. But I don't know, if that makes it run, that'd be fucking awesome, just to be able to drive it again.
Yeah, he said we'd need this gun, like this laser gun, to like, I guess, tune it.
Fucking someone got one.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
we're taking that out.
But yeah, he said like you just have to like you would spin it a certain way. If we don't have a gun, like whatever type of like gun,
we just fuck around with it till it runs.
He was like, you just gotta fuck around with it. He was like, the only thing is just like it to actually be able to like tune it, it's got to be able to run.
Yeah.
So you gotta somehow get it to run and then start fucking with it.
Yeah, you probably fuck with it just a little bit and then a little bit and then just try to get it to where it will at least run, and then you can really fuck with it.
But yeah, you told me that. I was like, I would have never thought of that.
But yeah,
I was like, I've messed with the distributor before, but it was because I was replacing it. It had the timing all dialed in. I just needed to put the plugs wherever it needed to be. I was like, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, but no, the reason. So like, I think the hardest part would be taking out everything that's in there. But like realistically, I've kind of broken it down. There's no tachometer, so I don't have to worry about my engine computer
that motor's been out
talking
too.
to the dashboard. Yeah, but it's just the other shit is like. So I'm probably gonna have to do new fuel lines and a fuel tank. Because I'm gonna need. I don't think I have because it's carbureted. I don't think there's a fuel pump in the tank.
It's external.
I think the fuel pump is like on the engine, kinda, and so that's gonna go. So I'll have to do a fuel tank, fuel lines, fucking EC, whatever it needs just to run, and then it's got a manual transmission, so I don't need anything for that. And then my speedometer should be some type of sensor that's in the transmission. It shouldn't have to talk to the engine at all because I don't have a tach.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's kind of looking pretty fucking easy right now. And the worst thing would be is if it needs different engine mounts, which is most likely going to need. But whatever, I'm a fucking welder.
Yeah, I was saying there's probably already...
Yeah,
like
nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. The spots for the engine mounts are going to be wide open. I'm probably just going to have to cut out the old ones.
Yeah.
I definitely think it needs them because the engine mounts that are in there look really funky, and I've never seen them.
It's a bigger motor anyways. You'd want something chunkier. So
not if they used them from factory. Not if they were. If that's just how it bolted
meaning
up.
like original. If they're original motor mounts, like they might be beat.
Oh yeah, no, I'd put like poly in there anyway. I fucking hate having fucking bushings in there. Fucking.
Dude, there's 2 in the Blazer that are shot.
Yeah.
And dude, if I get on the gas, you can see the motor. Wild.
I can't believe the Mustang's engine doesn't move with the fucking shattered motor mount.
Oh yeah, we didn't even think about that.
But again, fucking, I like when I drive that thing. I want to fucking feel. You know what I mean? So
having her a little loose is all right.
No, you're not getting it. I'd put poly in there too.
Nah, yeah.
If I was going for a race car, dude, I'd just go fucking raw metal, baby. Fucking make that engine noise. That thing needs sound deadening so bad. It's all right.
Kill Matt, bro.
I know, but I want to take that carpet out anyway because it's totally got water on it.
In the Mazda.
It smells so bad.
I feel like the doors are kind of loud, like kind of tin canny.
Oh yeah, that's what I love about all of my old cars. Everything feels like it was built to be beaten on. You know what I mean? The Cherokee takes a beating on. She's dead, but
the Blazer took plenty of beating when I had it.
Yeah, anything before
she talked back sometimes,
yeah,
but
everything before like 2010.
I don't know. My Mazda takes it pretty nice.
You just said the doors feel like a fucking tin can. That's what I'm talking about.
No, not like thin. Just meaning like they're just thick doors and there's not a lot in between it. So like it kind of, I don't know, it just makes a bunch of noise.
Yeah. No. But it's nothing like the Jeep's doors. The big steel fucking doors.
No, obviously not.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
It's just there's just nothing like that anymore.
Well, yeah. Well, what about the Teslas? They've got the truck. It's just full stainless, truck.
I've told you this. I would drive an electric car as like a daily. Plus, like
I think you'd only get me with that Ioniq 5.
Those are sick.
That thing looks gnarly.
Have you ever been in an electric car before though? Dude, they fucking unreal.
I know they rip.
Unreal. Yeah. No, but like you're like, what? What? Like I forget who it was, but I think Logan knew somebody with a Tesla, and we got in one day, and he was driving us around, and he fucking just flipped into the. I love the names. That fucking. He's like,
Ludicrous.
Ready for a Ludicrous Plus, boys? Yeah. And we were like, what? Which is kind of sick because you think about it. It's like, what's cooler than having a fucking, in a big diesel truck? Like when you tune like a big diesel truck, you almost always put a knob in there so that you have like 5 different tunes. And like Teslas basically just come with that off the rip. It's like, oh, you want to drive around and be really electricity efficient because you're not fuel efficient. You're fucking Tesla. And you should put it in regular drive mode. You want to go fucking fast?
You want to burn that battery?
Yeah. The Cybertruck has like Baja mode, which just lets you fucking rip on it. Just do whatever you want. I mean, fucking whistle diesel. Fucking that's the oh my god,
dude!
The wheel flying off got me. That was it for me.
Dude, that G-Wagon that he beat the shit out of did better than that.
That was unbelievable. I knew Mercedes kind of like made, like, I knew they had good quality.
Not that good,
yeah,
bro.
No, I wasn't expecting that.
I was not
expecting that. You know what I mean? Like
sending that thing off into the distance without a driver in it, and like
even like a Lexus, like GX 400 or whatever the big like SUVs are.
The Sequoia.
That they make. No, not the Sequoia.
Sequoia.
Like the Highlander. The Highlander fucking Lexus. Well, even but still, like Toyota. Like I don't know if a fucking Toyota SUV would have taken a beating like that and fucking survived.
I think maybe an older one could, but not one of these newer ones. I don't think.
No, but there's one that this guy Zach Job drives. It's like his daily. It's like it's his fucking baby, and they're so cool because they fucking. It's like something. It's a 4. It's got 2 letters, and then it's a 470. I know that. But dude, it's got like a center locking diff. It's got big fucking wheels on it. You could off-road in them.
I think I know what you're talking about because I was looking into them. It was like either the 4Runner or the Sequoia.
No, it was absolutely a Highlander. I'll pull up a picture of it. We'll look at it.
But yeah, it had like a center locking diff and like it was dope as hell, and it looked good too.
Yeah, so like these things. Like that's one of them. Like this is like literally exactly the one I was talking about.
Yeah, that's the 4Runner.
Maybe. I just didn't think. I thought they were. I've been told that it was a Highlander. That these were built on the Highlander chassis. Because like let's look up a Toyota. (2009) Ooh. Yeah, it's totally. I think it looks way more like that than a 4Runner.
Yeah.
I don't even know because I didn't think Lexus made a 4Runner. Well, they're comparing it here though. But I don't know. I still think it looks more like the Highlander than the 4Runner. Like that just looks like a totally newer one.
Yeah, it's not even the same gen.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, center lock and diff. Like they're fucking, and then you got the nice ass leather interior.
Yeah.
All the luxury shit you get with a Lexus.
That fake wood look out though.
Yeah. I love that shit. I'm a weird. That my grandpa had an Impala with that shit.
My mom had the Avalanche, and it was like the top trim, and it had like, all that stuff.
You know what? It did get cheesy. It did get really cheesy at one point. But like my grandpa had like a 2002 fucking Impala with the fucking wood grain on the inside.
It like didn't look like wood.
Remember? I mean, his didn't either. It looked like it looked like wood that was like fucking sanded down and then covered in epoxy.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I remember him sitting fucking smoking cigarettes with me in the back seat. I was like, this is a pimp ass ride. But yeah, that's all he drives. He got one of those. He drove that silver one until it died, and now he has a black one down in Florida with a fat fucking crack in the manifold. But in Florida, you pass with fucking anything. There is no state inspection. So like, if you feel comfortable driving it, it goes on the road. And that's it. They'll give you all you need is a plate. I don't even think you need a front plate in Florida.
I wish I would love if I didn't
You'd
have to
still
run
be
a front
rolling around
plate.
the Blazer right now.
Oh yeah, no, I would. I wish I didn't have to run a front plate here.
Yeah.
The Mazda looks so much better without a front plate.
Yeah, same thing with like
most cars.
Yeah, like the fucking Corvette. Like how they literally have that fucking beautiful plate that says Corvette on it that goes right in the front, and they're like, yeah, take that out and put a plate there, bitch. It's like, no,
so dumb.
This is beautiful.
It's so dumb.
John just stuck his in the windshield, which was like illegal.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, it's so stupid.
Yeah.
I was gonna do an off-center one. Because it looks better than it being awkwardly in the sun.
I don't mind one on the Mustang. But the Mustang is also just not beautiful in any way.
But it also has like a thing for it. Though.
Nah, not really. It's not like dent. In the back, it has one, obviously, but in the front, it's just like 2 screws into the bumper. There's no like. It stays. It's like there's no like indent for it to kind of sit into. It just might look like that because there's a bunch of dirt right where the plate goes right now. But fuck, dude, I can't wait to have that thing back.
We'll get it going.
I know. Fresh tank of gas, dude. Oil change. I'm gone.
1 and 2.
Yeah. Fucking Megan Racing is not letting me order that exhaust for the Durango.
The Mustang?
No, for the Durango.
Oh. I thought you got it for the Mustang.
No, the Durango's fucking the seams on my mufflers are rotted out.
I swear you were telling me the other day that you kept saying the Mustang.
No, it was Durango.
Huh.
The Mustang's exhaust is fine. It's perfect. It's awesome because it's not fucking welded together. Mm-hmm. That's really it. It's a pre-bent. It's not great. It's a fucking Flowmaster one. It's like kind of shitty, but the Flowmaster mufflers are good. It's just their pre-bent fucking pipe is not great.
Yeah.
Personal experience and from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Like that shit does not. It's probably not installed good either. Mm-hmm. Nothing on that thing's installed very great at all, to be honest.
I don't know if Paul put the exhaust on it, right?
Probably not. Maybe the tips. He was talking about the exhaust tips. But, yeah, no. There's... we're just going to have to spray a bunch of fucking degreaser or whatever. Fucking that penetrating
PB
fluid.
blast
Yeah.
or whatever.
And just fucking crack those clamps loose and wiggle everything around and get it nice and straight. Mm-hmm. The Durango is going to really suck, though, because fucking... I'm pretty upset about that. Fucking... I worked there when they did this. I got fucked from the place that I worked at. They cut my exhaust fucking flanges off.
Yeah.
Like... I know that makes sense to you, but, like, it doesn't make sense to ever do that. Because if you think about it, right? Like... The only reason he does it is so that you have to go back to him. Because chances are you're fucking there to get it straight piped because you're incapable of straight piping it yourself because you can't weld. Mm-hmm. If you can weld, you can fucking straight pipe your car. Literally...
All you need is pipe.
Yeah, that is it. You cut out the shit that you want gone, and then you buy pipe. The right size pipe, and you just do butt connections, and you weld it in. But, right, instead of, like, if my fucking flange was here, and my resonator was here... Instead of cutting between the flange and the resonator, he cut the whole fucking flanges off, which basically like ruins my fucking cats too. Because there is no, I'm going to have to weld my own flange on, but there's going to be pipe missing, so I'm going to have to make up the fucking space and pipe. It's bullshit. It is like, and like, why would you do that to your own fucking employee? That is why I will never recommend anybody to that fucking job. Anytime, like literally Peyton Voles asked me yesterday. He's like, "Yo, I want to straight pipe my Jeep." I was like, first of all, not worth it. This shit's gonna be rotted out in 2 years, and you're gonna be paying for it all over again. And I was like, also, don't go here. Don't go to this fucking shitty fucking piece of shit fucking shop. But yeah, he's not gonna do it. If he was like, I think he thought it was gonna sound like my car. But it's either got an inline 4 or a V6 in it. So
I don't know.
It was going to sound like a Honda. But yeah.
Shitty one.
You know, the newer Jeeps actually don't sound bad. The V6 like Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, they sound okay.
Yeah, Dennis has one.
Yeah. Even like the Durango, like my year with the GT, they call it, with the V6, because that's what Megan Racing like designed this exhaust for, was to go on the GT. Like that's the only video they have. I was like, bro, really? You can't show me a fucking... I would have loved to hear what it is on my car, but it's very low. It's a low tone. It's rumbly. It's exactly what I want. So as long as those same low tones come out on the V8, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
But Will obviously be a little louder. 2 more cylinders, but yeah, I'm gonna have to. But yeah, it just like would not accept my debit card. I don't know why. I did everything. Like I bumped up my limit so that I could pay for it, and it still wouldn't go through. So I'm gonna have to try a fucking credit card.
Yeah.
See what happens. Maybe they're like that though. Maybe they're just weird and they don't. But like it's like that weird fucking. I don't even know how to fucking say it. You know the thing you have to like click on and do like the puzzle sometimes? It's like click on the fucking crosswalk.
Yeah.
It's that same company that accepts or declines credit cards or debit cards. And it just goes error. It doesn't tell
just not like
but it doesn't actually tell you what the error is.
Yeah.
So there's no way for you to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I might not like your card or something.
Yeah.
Like your bank or whatever.
Pussies. Alright, well that's it for me.
Yeah. We got legs.
Oh, I guess we can keep going. Fuck you guys. Stop listening. Bitch.